rising. Good day. And good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars, Tarot. Let's go ahead and give Odin a treat. There you are, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, something I almost did twice during that introduction. Instead of saying 144 from the stars, I almost said Yahuwah from the stars. And then instead of saying let's go ahead and give a treat to Odin, I almost said let's go ahead and give a treat to Yahuwah. So, okay, all right. I'm going to take notice of that. Also, something else I noticed before we continued. Now, granted, I am wearing Scooby-Doo socks, so that could be part of it, but I don't think it was because it stayed in my head until I got the message from Spirit and then told them, okay, I understand. Can I get started now? And they were like, yeah. I heard the intro, the theme song to Scooby-Doo. And I don't know. I mean, we'll get there in a second after we get the word, but I do feel like there's some kind of like mystery that's been unsolved. Like there's been some kind of like crime or like corruption. There's judgment. Like I feel that energy in this reading. So, okay. Anyways, I'm going to give Odin another little treat because he's awesome. All right. The totem for this message is going to be a fiery throated hummingbird. I do have some word that I'm going to share with you all. We are going to be reading from the book For Ezra. We're going to be reading from chapter 7. I was only going to read verse 78 through 80, but I am actually being led to stop at 99. All right. Now, concerning death, the teaching is, when the decisive decree has gone forth from El Elyon that a man shall die, as the Ruach leaves the body to return again to him who gave it, first of all, it adores the glory of El Elyon. And if it is one of those who have shown scorn and have not guarded the way of El Elyon, and who have despised his Torah, and who have hated those who fear Elohim, such Ruachoth shall not enter into habitations, but shall immediately wander about in torments, ever grieving and sad in 7 ways. The first way, because they have scorned the Torah of El Elyon. The second way, because they cannot now make a good repentance that they may live. The third way, they shall see the reward laid up for those who have trusted the covenants of El Elyon. The fourth way, they shall consider the torment laid up for themselves in the last days. The fifth way, they shall see how the habitations of others are guarded by angels in profound quiet. The sixth way, they shall see how some of them will pass over into torments. The seventh way, which is worse than all the ways that have been mentioned, because they shall utterly waste away in confusion and be consumed with shame, and shall wither with fear at seeing the glory of El Elyon, before whom they sinned while they were alive, and before whom they are to be judged in the last times. Now, this is the order of those who have guarded the ways of El Elyon, when they shall be separated from their mortal body during the time that they lived in it, they laboriously served El Elyon and withstood danger every hour, that they might guard the Torah of the Torah giver perfectly. Therefore, this is the teaching concerning them. First of all, they shall see with great joy the glory of him who receives them, for they shall have rest in 7 orders. The first order, because they have striven with great effort to overcome the evil thought which was formed with them, that it might not lead them astray from life into death. The second order, because they see the perplexity in which the souls of the wicked wander and the punishment that awaits them. The third order, they see the witness which he who formed them bears concerning them, that while they were alive, they guarded the Torah which was given them in trust. The fourth order, they understand the rest which they now enjoy, being gathered into their chambers and guarded by angels in profound quiet, and the glory which awaits them in the last days. The fifth order, they rejoice that they have now escaped what is corruptible and shall inherit what is to come. And besides, they see the straits and toil from which they have been delivered, and the spacious liberty which they are to receive and enjoy in immortality. The sixth order, when it is shown to them how their face is to shine like the sun, and how they are to be made like the light of the stars, being incorruptible from then on. The seventh order, which is greater than all that have been mentioned, because they shall rejoice with boldness, and shall be confident without confusion, and shall be glad without fear. For they hasten to behold the face of him who they served in life, and from whom they are to receive their reward when glorified. This is the order of the souls of the righteous, as henceforth is announced. And the aforesaid are the ways of torment, which those who would not give heed shall suffer hereafter. I am very drawn to this box of dragon's blood incense for some reason, so I'm going to just mention that. Maybe that's a synchronicity for someone. Whew. All right. Wow. Yeah. There's a heavy energy in this, that's for sure. So I'm trying to figure out how to start this one. All right. Well, I'm going to sum up some of the things I intuitively feel. The things I intuitively feel. There is some kind of mystery that has been solved. There's judgment for the corrupted, and there's judgment for the incorruptible. And we are about to see a change of the scales in the collective on this one. There's some really big towers, some very big judgments that are coming through. And if you couldn't tell from the tone of the scripture, it is God's choice when a man breathes his last breath. For whatever reason. It's not ours. So, first card I've seen on this deck, card number 7, Death and Endings. Okay. The lower wing. I want to point out something. When I was reading the scripture, it was talking about the orders of the righteous that they will experience. And I think it was in the 4th order when it was talking about them rejoicing in the chambers with the angels. I was reminded of how our heart has chambers in it. And it just, I don't know, that and like the collective mind being within the divine, it just made me feel like we were very close to our heavenly divine mother, father, prime source, creator's heart being. We are his heart, its heart. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that. Card number 20, melancholy or sadness, but then we have care, nurturing. 620 could be significant. That's June 20th. Didn't that just pass? Okay, all right. And then 33, illumination or revelation. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's been like an investigation. I do feel that. For some of you, there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of energies in this. This is higher appearing in the lower. So, and then there's a harvest of reward. And now a purification. All right, this is a good thing because this is God's judgment, and it's very thorough, and it's correcting some things. Now, perpetrators of the darkest, most evilest, coldest, most wicked aspects of this message are probably facing very harsh sentences, and are probably facing very harsh judgments. And yeah, you know, I don't wish anything on anyone. You know, this isn't what I hold in my heart for anyone, but I do feel this energy, so I'm going to give the message. All right. Along with that, you know, there may be some passings of energies. I do sense that. I sense that very much for some reason. So my condolences to anyone and everyone. And all I am saying is that I hold unconditional love for anyone regardless. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull from Kipper real quick before we get started. See if anything wants to get started with this message. Because I got like a lump in my throat. There's a lot of emotions. I kind of want to address like the heavier of this energy so we can get to the good stuff. All of this is ultimately a good thing because it's the divine will being fulfilled. But, you know, thief. First card I've seen is thief, y'all. Thief. And now poverty. And now poverty. And what was one of the first sufferings? It was like one of the first 3 or 4, something like that. It was the wicked witnessing the spoils being divided into the hands of the righteous. And that's like suffering for them, right? So yeah, all right. Thief, poverty, 24 and 27, 7. Sevens could be very significant. You could be seeing 7s, 3s, and 6s. All right. Distant horizons, message, adjudication, imprisonment. Okay, someone may have gotten, either they have or it's coming. Some kind of information is coming that they're going to be facing imprisonment after some kind of adjudication for some form of theft. And they are in poverty or will be in poverty, or the rest of their life is going to be impoverished. I'm also really drawn to the imagery in the back of this poverty card, and the sky just looks like hell. It looks like doom. Like it's what I would imagine how individuals would experience life if they had the mark of the beast or the mark of Cain, and we were in the times of tribulation or judgment or something. Like that's kind of the energy I'm feeling from this poverty card is exactly what I imagine those would experience. That's interesting. Spirit just showed me something about them, the individuals, the wicked ones, the ones that are going to be suffering this hell. They showed me their hands and feet and their head, and there was these black bands around them. And I'm pretty sure I understood exactly what they were telling me. It was talking about the crucifixion of Christ. It showed that the wicked had this death over their hands, over their feet, over their crown. And that's all the spots. Like, I mean, it was the crown of thorns. It was the, being crucified through the hands and feet. They don't have that. They don't have that covering. They don't have that sacrifice of God's love. So they have death. This is literally, and I kind of like, that's a hard, I don't wish anything on anyone, but that's literally how I'm feeling this energy, is how it's coming across. And I feel like we are stepping into a time of judgment. All right, I see this gift card out here. I know that's a heavy energy, so let's change the tone for a second. We've got this official person and we've got this gift. Change, expectation. That's good. I like that. I'm gonna touch on that in a second. So for the obvious, okay, I mentioned that this judgment was for the corrupted and the incorruptible. So those that have taken, those that were thieves, they're going to be in poverty. Okay. Now there is a gift coming for the righteous, obviously. Okay. That's part of the suffering of the wicked. They have to witness the righteous receive their wealth. Okay. All right. So that's coming. I just want to let you know 1-7 break into an 8. All right. Those are the energies behind that. We have 9. We have a complete change, a completion, all right, a higher, that we're entering a higher mind of the situation. So the higher is starting to appear in the physical, and that's going to cause a change. You can expect a powerful shift in this situation, in your circumstance. Karma, judgment, all of this is being balanced. Like God's judgment's coming very strong in this one. Now, this official person, expectation, and change with this gift and this message, okay? For some of you, this won't be for everyone, but I do feel this for some of you, especially if you know damn good and well, and you've been getting synchronicities that this is coming for you recently, and you have been wronged in the past, some kind of theft or some kind of. What I am getting is that this official person is like an earth angel. Like they feel like an ambassador of the divine. They feel very high ranked. Their soul, their energy feels very high ranked. Okay. Now, this person is expecting this change for you, collective. Whoever this official person is, they're expecting this powerful change for you. And it has to do with you receiving this gift and this message. So there's a letter, there's a key, and there's a gift. So this is coming in threes. I'm feeling that kind of energy. This feels very serendipitous, divine led, okay? It feels orchestrated. It's kind of one of those things that feel a bit fated, all right? You're going to feel like the divine has its hand on it because it does. 100%. It does. You're going to experience a powerful change. For some of you, this official person, all right, this might be talking about an inheritance that hasn't been stolen, that won't be stolen, that can't be stolen. And this is some kind of judgment. So for some of, I'm feeling inheritance a lot in this, and there's quite a few different timelines, and they're very strong and they're very relevant. So I just will try to be as general but discerning and clear about all of them as possible. There is a timeline where this official person has the information that they need, and they're going to come talk to you. This is, I mean, this is coming. Okay. They've got this message that they've got to deliver. They've gotten this information from the courthouse. This is legal information. They've been spending some time thinking about this. Okay. It's not hard for them to think about this. All right. That's why the toilet labor came in reverse. It's not hard for this person to do the right thing. They are going to do the right thing. Like I said, they're very high ranked. They're like an ambassador of the divine. So this individual is going to do the right thing. This is them thinking about this person right here. This is the same character. This official person is thinking, imagining about this person's life, like very big, miraculously changing. Okay. It's a very big change. You might even move. I do feel that for some of you, you might even move. Okay. Courthouse, adjudication, and then we got message. All right. For some of you, this won't be for everyone. And this is for someone that, like, I don't know if you like literally just walked out of court. If so, hooray, it's over. Congratulations. That was for someone that, like, an ex was bringing you into court. I do feel that that has now come to a resolution, that has come to a closure. And for someone in particular, the individual, the ex that just recently took you back to court and you just got done with this, like, I feel it, or this is coming up. Past, present, future energy, messages are timeless. This individual is thinking about you, is thinking about this outcome. They are thinking about how, like, your life is going to change. They're thinking about, like, how this decision went in court, how, like, you ended up, like, just things went in your favor. Like, to them, that's why this adjudication card is reversed. That's their thoughts. That's their mind. If they had their hand on this message, they would basically tell me a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so we're not going to listen to it, but I am aware that that's their kind of thinking. They think this is an injustice. I feel like this is, for someone in particular, this feels like some kind of divorce related kind of court situation, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it definitely feels like it's an ex that took you to court. Maybe there was like some kind of suing or some kind of bullshit. That made me mad. As soon as I said that, I got irritated. Why did I get so irritated? I feel like it was the nerve of someone to sue, or the nerve of someone to expect not to be sued. I don't know. There's something in there. There's something where it was like the fucking nerve of someone in somewhere in that situation of being sued out of this. Like, yeah, it's like the audacity or something. Like, To even think that they had a right or a place, however that resonates, whether you were being sued or you were the one suing. I don't know. Anyways, I do feel like there's good conclusions in that. Now, all right, there's a lot of timelines in this. A lot of timelines. Give me a second. Someone is pissed off that they know you're never going to have to work again. And another energy is thinking the same thing, but they're not mad about it. They're happy for it. They're proud. It's interesting. And that's that ambassador energy. They almost have like a proud father energy. I really like his energy. It's nice. It's a nice energy. That's like how a man should be. It is a masculine presence. It doesn't have to be a man, but it's divine. It's a divine energy. It's a divine masculine energy. It feels like a proud father. It's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe this is in spirit. For some of you, I might be picking up on an ancestor of yours, a passed on loved one that is very proud of you, and they are very happy about their thoughts of this new tomorrow for you, where you don't have to work anymore, where you're well off, where you're this high privilege, like high honor, high expectations, even like this is really beautiful. This individual, this ancestor may have made a lot of accomplishments in life, or was maybe even a proud person. This person may have had connections in the military, didn't have to, or maybe law enforcement. Either way, it just feels like their medal, their biggest medal of honor was their integrity. I felt love as soon as I said that. It was like a warm hug as soon as I said that. But yeah, their biggest medal of honor was their integrity. Whoever this ancestor or passed on loved one, and they're proud of you. They love you. They are so proud of you, and they're cheering you on. And it feels very formal. It feels very formal, like this ancestor is in his suit. Like he's in his uniform. He's in a very formal attire for it. Like he's showing you honor. He's showing you respect. I don't know. This is a really pretty energy. I really like this. There's a lot of love in it. I don't want to leave this person's arms. It feels like, honestly, it feels like I'm surrounded in their hug. I just don't even want to leave. I know there's other people in this reading that needs a message, but hold on a second. I'm getting a hug. Oh, don't you love authenticity? Anyways, all right. They're proud of you. And I heard something about like a marital breakthrough. So I'm not sure how that resonates for someone, but okay. All right. Anyways, wow. All in all, what I am feeling, regardless of what your timeline is, ooh, something needs to come out. Some kind of truth needs to come out. That's for sure. Yeah, big time. There's some truths coming out. There's some communication coming. I feel like a judge might be saying something, or a lawyer, or an attorney, or it feels persecutor. Like it feels like I'm accusing you, or I'm persecuting you. Like it feels direct. Like it's kind of like the energy of like when you confront a child that got caught red-handed. Like, what were you doing? When you already know the answer. Like it's that kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling. And this truth needs to come out. Someone's being confronted on something. Like I said, I felt that Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Like I felt some kind of like mystery shit. Like, all right, gang, let's get to the bottom of this. And that's kind of what it feels like. So again, regardless of your timeline, it feels like there is judgment. Judgment on the corrupted, judgment on the incorruptible. Many different timelines are going to be affected on this. I could probably do like 5 different readings just on this overall collective, because there's so many personals in it, right? All right. Let's stop with the Kipper for a second. Let's hop into Tarot. We got 5 of Wands. First things first, let's just bring out the bag of tricks of problems. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, problem. Let's bring out some solutions. We got the Lovers. We got the Ace of Wands. We got the Fool. That makes me feel like this 5 of Wands is more like the energy of like a successful hike. Like a effort well earned, like a very fruitful reward after effort. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a rewarding hike kind of said it a little simpler. You hiked up a mountain. That's not always easy. There's effort, there's work, there's strain, there's resistance. You get to the mountain, it's worth it. That's pretty much what I feel from this Lovers, Ace of Wands full and this Five of Wands. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is your healing journey. And for a lot of you, this is your healing journey that was also happening, coexisting with an external investigation or judgment or justice. That would, like, this feels like an investigation. Like, this feels like, all right, gang, we finally got to the bottom of it. Like, this really does kind of like, oh, I would have got away with it if it weren't for the divine, the meddling divine. Like, it just, there's something stupid about this. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel the divine mocking the devil in some kind of way. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right words for me to describe what I'm picking up on from the divine, but it does kind of feel like God is definitely having the last laugh here. Like, all right, someone's a fool. Like, there was just something very stupid, very dumb about this. Okay. Anyways, death. Damn. Yeah, there's that last laugh. There's it just transitions. Okay, transitions. Energies, cycles, scenarios, scenes, settings. I don't know if you've ever seen movies where like the characters have like the highs and the lows. Like, I don't know, like imagine like Wolf of Wall Street kind of movie where they have like a real big high and they have that rush and they go splurge and they just on top of the world and they're high, and then the drugs don't work anymore and your bank account's in the negatives and your face is fucked up, and it's, that I mean, there's something about like that everybody has their season. Like, don't fret when the wicked like celebrate their wealth or celebrate their wins. Like, everything will balance out in due season, and that's what I'm trying to communicate here. Is I'm feeling the energy of someone may have had a time where they lived it up, or they had a real good high out of this, or blah blah blah. And maybe they were laughing. Maybe they were laughing at God. Maybe they were laughing at the collective. Maybe they were mocking what was righteous. But I feel very much right now they are not the ones laughing. Emperor, Magician. Yeah. That's turning pain into lemons. Yeah, that's what that Emperor, Magician, Knight of Swords with the four. I'm gonna turn my pain into lemons. I'm gonna turn my everything into lemons. Like, it don't matter what it is. Any kind of a moon. Any kind of a moon. You can meet the dark side. You can meet the light side. It's still my moon, and I know how to use it. I don't know. That magician knew what it was doing. We got the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Something's growing in the material. You're about to receive this. This is going to elevate your status. There's a few things going on here. So there's like a healing journey. Then there's like very strong divine judgment. There are potential transitions or deaths or changes to situations, seasons, or times. There are definitely some coming to God moments, or some wandering and confused and desolation and damned kind of moments here. There is receiving of what was stolen from you. There is receiving of inheritance that you might not even know of. This is like a new thing. There's celebration from your ancestors. There are people that you've recently just got done with court with that are thinking about how your life is about to change. There are people that are pissed off that they feel like you're never going to have to work again. You've got a very proud father figure or masculine energy in the ancestral realm that just couldn't be happier, is smiling at your enemies being mad that you don't have to work anymore. That's my girl. It's that kind of energy. We got judgment. And that's what this is. Queen of Pentacles with the ace. Ace of Swords. It's going to take an Ace of Sword to get all this pentacle. All right. So there may be some pen or paper. Okay. It'll be a new day when that happens. So you might get a call or a contact early in the morning. Very early. Empress. I know what I'm talking about. You may get some kind of information very early in the morning. A lot. It's going to hit you like a truck. Damn. You're not going to be expecting to start your day like this. So I'm going to just go ahead and give you a little bit of a heads up now. When this information hits you, it's going to hit you like a truck. It's going to be like a huge weight on your chest. Not a bad thing. It's just a lot to process. Like, it's a lot to integrate. Like, you might be finding out a lot kind of all at once. So, all right. Or you just look. I feel like Empress, I'm talking to someone that you can read between the lines. So even though you might receive communication that just on the surface appears to be just saying this, you're deeper than that. You know more than that. And it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And so, all right, our high priest energy. Okay. What do we got? We're like 30 in here, 30 in. Okay, 30 in. 30 people. There might be something like that. Like a room full of people are going to witness something. That's about the amount of people that would be in a courtroom. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I didn't mean to stumble into that, but whatever. Just let the energy flow through and communicate it. Ace of Cups. Okay. People are going to witness this. We got the, oh yeah, cat's out the bag. Damn. A lot of people are going to witness. I feel like someone's going to be shocked. You saw how I was shocked? And that's how that whole room of people is going to be. They're going to be like, oh, like, oh my goodness. That was huge. I don't know. Someone's going to drop the ball or drop like a bombshell of truth or information in this courtroom. It's going to, like, I feel it. I feel it in my stomach. It's like, wow, it's like a bubble or something, like a bubble of butterflies that popped, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It was something. It was, let's put it this way, everybody in the room felt it, okay? Everybody, it was one of those things where you had to be there. You just had to be there, man. I can't describe it. Four Swords. Whoa. And then it's just done. I'm getting the energy of a very dark, greedy family that's been stealing from the collective since they were a child, and they're finally getting their justice. And there's a message of that. There might be some kind of, I don't know. There's, wow, just wow, just wow, just wow. I feel like for someone, this information of what this family did to you since you were a child is going to come out in a room filled with people, and people are going to be shocked. And it's a game changer. It's a game changer. And you know, I would thank God now before this even happens, because there are so many people that do not get this kind of closure in life. Favored by the divine. Message of concern. I bet they are concerned of that. Great fortune reverse. Yeah, damn right. Because you didn't work for it. It wasn't yours. Unexpected income for a main female in the collective. Or main male, doesn't matter. But main female card did pop out. Okay. All right. Queen of Swords. I mean, look. I mean, it's okay to pick up on feminine energy and it be a collective reading. All right. I don't know. It's like some people will get mad at you because the message is what the message is. It's like, anyways, Six of Swords reverse. I touch not much. Just like I said, they're going to be shocked when they find out what this family has been doing to you or the collective since they were a child. Whoever this reading is for, that's the message that's coming through. And like, wow, you will be free from this. Something I love is this cat on the back of this Page of Wands. You've had a spirit with you, or you've had spirits or spirit with you this whole time. This whole time. This whole time. Never alone. You ever seen a child jump in a fire? Come out unharmed? Spirit got you. It's over. This is a huge completion. I felt the particles release from my body. It's a huge relief. This cycle. Someone's gonna have a dumbass look on their face. I feel it. I see it. But it's okay, because you're getting what's yours and you're getting your justice, and there's nothing they can do, but they are gonna have a dumbass look. It's gonna be one of those things when, like, So after they hear exactly what they did get read out loud in front of the room of everyone, and then they've got like 30, cow eyeballs looking at them, and they just sitting there like throat awfully dry. And the question is this true? That's when they're going to have a dumb look on their face, and it's going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off. It's going to piss me off. I'm going to see it in the astral again, and it's going to piss me off. Because they're going to have that dumb fucking look on their face like, yeah. Oh, heck. That's all you got to say? That's all you got to say is, yeah. Okay. All right. Be glad I ain't your daddy. Damn. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good because they're going to meet theirs. They're going to meet theirs. They will meet their dad. And he'll be right there with them. And it'll probably be like the same thing. It'll be like a repeat. It'll be like deja vu. It'll be like deja vu for them. They pass over to the other side and they're like right back again in the courtroom. This time it's God asking them, and is that true? And what is this thing that you did? And the Spirit of God walked in the garden as he normally does. Where are you? What is this that you have done? Is this true? It wasn't me. It was the thing you gave me, God. Oh, that's the dumbass look they're going to have on their face. A lack of accountability. But caught. But caught. Yeah. Laugh at it. Don't let it make you mad. Laugh at it. Find a way to laugh at it. Oh, damn it. Because they might have caused a lot of tears. You have the right to laugh. Laugh it off. I don't mean laugh at someone's misery, y'all. That is not, that's not what I meant. Lover's reverse. And then Four of Wands. And then the Devil. I saw 404 earlier. I forgot to mention it. And then we got the moon and the sun with the fire. Wow. It's a huge release. This bitch is going to look at you with such contempt. Excuse my language, but male, female, it doesn't matter. It's the look on their face. It's like, all right. So like, first they're going to have that dumbass look, right? And it's that look of, I can't do anything about the fact that I am blatantly like caught red-handed. There is nothing I can do right now. I am caught, but I still refuse to accept accountability for it. So I'm going to give you this half-ass, yeah. That's the first one. That's the fucking first one. The next one is when the judge or whoever starts addressing you and people's eyes are off of them. It's the fucking look of hate you're going to get from that person. And that's enough for me to come out my skin and come at them. That's enough. That amount of hate. I've handled a lot of demons that have hated me a whole lot more than that little punk brat face little, you better wipe that face off your face before I make it real soft. Real soft. I don't know. I didn't like it. So excuse me for how I choose to translate and transmute the energy, but they were very aggressive, very dark, very hateful, and wanted to hurt you, but couldn't do anything about it while they were sitting at the podium. I ain't got no, It's okay. Oh, wow. I'm hearing a remix of the song Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. And it's reverse. The whole meaning of the song is reverse. Oh, Wow. Yeah. It's ain't no sunshine when they're here. It's only darkness when you're here. Oh my gosh. It's the cloudiest of days when you're here. Like, that's what I'm feeling from that. Jeez, that's not great. This person's a hater. Hater. Damn. They got like hateroids. Super hater. Shut up. They're like all juiced up on like self bullshit. Sun Temperance, thank you, with the star. Is that Sun Temperance star? That is Sun Temperance star. That's what you need to be. That's what you're going to be, and we're going to surround you with grace. Let me sit here and be the human and transmute the normal human experiences for you, so you can walk in there and be cool, calm, collective. When they look at you in that face, man, don't even fucking worry about it. Don't even matter. When they look at you with that face, all you see is God. Because you know why? You're looking at the sun. The shadows behind you. I don't give a damn about their hate. It really doesn't matter. You're getting what's yours. They can suck it. I don't really care. They can suck it up. Okay? Buttercup, get over it. No sympathy. No remorse. I'm not. No. Absolutely not. Hot. Do not touch. Ow! It burned me. I'm suing you. No, you're not. I just said. Ace of Wands, hot, do not touch. All right, anyways. And then the universe. Let's just close that ridiculous cycle out. That was absurd. There was some like real stupidity natures in this reading. And there was a lot of details that could have came through, but this just would have been an hour and a half long. And that would have been me still trying to cut it short, especially with all the different inheritance timelines. It's just not practical. Also, before I forget, if you are still here, hi, I love you. Thank you so much. Those of you that are members, I love you. Thank you for your support. Those of you that like or have love in your heart, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know, this is a family business. I just care about my family, and I spend the rest of what I got to help others. So those of you that support me, I really appreciate it, and it goes to a good source. So anyways, I have had several individuals in the past since I've started YouTube reach out to me via email, and in the past I had no avenue to even go that route in whichever way. I do now have a PO box. If that is something that is relevant or interests you, you may send me an email, and as long as your energy is okay, I may share that information with you. I won't do that with everyone. That's not going to be public information. And don't try to be weird, because my PO box is like an hour away from where I live. I ain't stupid. I'm street smart. Don't even try. So anyways, yeah, if your high vibe and a PO box of mine interests you, you're more than welcome to send me an email. But anyways, let's continue with this message. Let's just go ahead. Let's bring the judgment out. Let's bring the truth out, and let's close this out. There is some kind of communication that is coming your way. For some of you, you've been in court recently, or maybe you're going to be in court again, or someone else is about to be in court. There was a lot of court energy in this. Past ones, recent ones, future ones. There was a conclusion to an investigation, which I really appreciated, because the investigation's not ongoing. It's done. Like, we're in the adjudication part of it. That's why we saw the expectation and all that stuff. So the ball is rolling, y'all. The ball is rolling. Things are moving. Things are moving. Is there anything else that needs to come through on this one? I told you. I told you. All right. That fire's going to close this out real quick. That fire's going to close it out. There's the 10 of Pentacles. That's what all this is about. It's been about like money. It's been about theft. It's been about a lot of things. All right. Home, family, money. Yeah. It's a lot. You know, people will do some weird things, some fucked up things to people that they're supposed to love over a penny. Like a fucking penny. Like, damn, dude. That's your blood. You gonna do that over a penny? Wow. Okay. Anyways, it's okay though. It's okay. You look, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. And you notice it's a countdown. 7, 6. Because you're about to get to 10. You're about to receive the 10. Those of you that don't know, 7 of Pentacles, to sum it up, is kind of like you've sowed seeds and you're waiting for the harvest. just to sum up real quick. There's more energies to it. I'm just keeping it simple. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. To sum it up as simple as possible, giving and receiving of energy. Usually it's physical or monetary. Doesn't have to be. Okay? You ain't received jack diddly squat for a period of time. It's okay. You bow to. You bow to. You bow to. Because this fire is going to close out this whole cycle. This is justice. Justice for what? Man, I don't even want to go there. I'm going to get heated. I'm going to get fired up. So I'm going to let, instead of me getting fired up for it, I'm going to surrender it to God, and I'm going to allow God to just handle it, because it's being handled. All right. That's why that Ace of Wands immediately was followed by the universe. Close it out. Completely close out that cycle. All right. 10, 10. Done. We got this 9 of Swords. We got the Justice. That's 10 swords. The 10th sword is in the hand of the divine. The other 9 swords is just for the wicked to worry about. That's how powerless they are. That's who's in the actual power. F around, find out that. One of the first things, I think it was the scripture we read in this one. Yeah, it was. This was a long reading. Goodness, almost an hour. What was I talking about? Yeah, the scripture I opened up in. One of the first things a soul does when it passes, when the ruach leaves its body and it returns, the Father that gave that breath to him, they praise. They adore the glory of God. Adore it. It's those that scorned God, that, hated and weren't righteous. It's those that don't. It's a very scary thing for them. But when the righteous are received into the hands of our Father, we adore the glory. It's a beauty to behold. It's just, what else can you do? But the wicked, it's oh my, it's bad. It's real bad. They don't want it. Please, no's, master. I do not want another. Well, it's too bad. All right. It's like, this is stupid. They're dumb. They done did it. Okay. There could be something about satellite imaging. There's something about satellites. There is something about satellites that is something to do with the evidence. Someone's fucked. I'm just pointing that out. And the reason why is like, this justice card, the judge's collar kind of looks like a satellite dish on his. I was just like, and then like his hat looks like a popcorn bowl. It's like, oh, okay, this is getting good. This is getting real good. I got the like remote view eye. Oh, I'm just enjoying the show. I got all the information I need, and whatever. I don't know. Divine has the last laugh, right? It's time for you to receive what's yours, and that's the 10 of Pentacles. The fire of God is coming in to close in this cycle. This is a huge judgment, okay? The righteous will celebrate, the wicked will cry. Ha. All right, yeah. I think this is good. I think even though there's a lot of micros in this huge macro reading that came through, it's good. The regardless of the meat in the middle of the two buns, it's still the same thing. It's still the same burger. Like we still got sesames on top of the bun. Like at the end, it's still the same reward. So regardless of like, this was theft, this was that, you're this part of the collective, you're on this timeline, because there was a lot in here, and there's no point in me wasting my time trying to get through all of that. No, thank you. I don't even want to do that many personals. That would be crazy. And those of you that have booked with me, thank you so much. I love you. You guys are awesome. So yeah, anyways, I think I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave it. Yep. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you on the next collective message.